You are not going to know who's got something going on. Everyone I've talked to has been completely shocked and surprised when something like this comes up, and they get reported to HR. The office holiday party. No, no, no. This is one you're going to want to stay away from. Fortunately, the last corporate job I had was a remote position, so I didn't have to deal with this, but still could be fraught with danger. So this isn't something you're going to want to get involved in. Some companies are like, Christmas party is mandatory, and maybe there's no alcohol. If there's alcohol, yeah, you just want to stay away from this. You work hard to get your career to where it is. And having a job is important. Most of you are paying off mortgages, you're supporting families, or you want to, or you just want to save your money and, have a good life. This is one evening out of the year. It's 2, maybe 3 hours. You stay away from the office holiday party. We operate under a different set of rules today at work. You should be very, very careful. When this holiday party comes up and your boss and the CEO says it's mandatory, everyone's got to be there, fine. Then right before the party starts, either sometime during the day, you tell whoever's above you, your manager, your superior, your VP, whoever it is, hey, something came up at home. I have a family emergency. I'm not going to be able to make it to the party. You want to do whatever you can to stay away. And doing something like that, having a family emergency, is vague enough, but it's serious enough for you to be let out of something like that. If it's about the hours I'm working, I can make that up, but sorry, I have to go. Family emergency. You do not want to go to that party. You do not want to be in a social situation with women from work. You just don't. You could say something that they don't like. She could feel uncomfortable. All she has to do is say she felt uncomfortable with what you said. She felt uncomfortable. You got to tiptoe around. You can't let your guard down. You may not often know what's going to be unacceptable and what isn't. You're joking around. You're telling a story. Maybe something you said had a political opinion. You didn't really commit to it, but it could be interpreted this way. Oh, you made her uncomfortable. Do you want to deal with the consequences of that? Making someone uncomfortable? No. You've got to stay away from anything like that. The holiday party, stay away. Just stay away. Oh, you're going to miss a good time? I doubt it. And if there's drinking involved or it's out at a restaurant or bar, oh my gosh, stay away. You don't want to be off somewhere. You bumped into someone coming out of the men's room. You were down here, you're over here. They could say whatever they want. And there goes your job. I felt uncomfortable. Who knows what her agenda may be? Maybe she wants your job. I don't know. Maybe she's mad at her last boyfriend. I don't know. You're not going to know. And it's not even worth speculating. The best thing to do is stay away completely. Generally, if you're working in an office environment, I would strongly suggest staying away from any interaction with your fellow female coworkers. I would just recommend that, so that you can protect your job and protect your position. There's no way you're going to predict or figure out who is the one who could do something to you. I have had coworkers, friends at work, people who were above me at work be accused by women of favoritism, discrimination, female discrimination, and this person just didn't like me. That's, my, I had high people in my company who had all this stuff happen to them. They got reported to the CEO. The female in these situations interpreted this way, or did this way, or thought, she was being treated unfairly for this reason. Gentlemen, it doesn't matter. You just have to recognize the potential that this could happen. Never be alone in a space with a female worker. And if you are a manager, a VP, or someone higher up in the organization, and you have to have a meeting with a female coworker, I would suggest that you have that recorded. You know, if it's make it a virtual meeting. Don't be in the same room. Do a Zoom call, Microsoft Teams call. Make it something that can be recorded and let the other person know this is being recorded for the company. Ask whoever's above you, say, I want so and so, this female coworker, to be completely comfortable. And I know many aren't always comfortable in situations that are one-on-one. If we can record, or I can have someone else present, or both, I think this would make this person more comfortable. So you phrase it, as it's her comfort, not you trying to save your butt, because that's what you're doing. You're trying to save your butt. Never be alone in a room or even on a Zoom call, any kind of conference call with a woman, because unless it's being recorded, you do not know what they're going to do and how they're going to interpret, or maybe they just have it out for you to start. You don't know what they're going to do. So avoid that situation. If you have to conduct yearly reviews with people, you suggest, for the protection of the company, why don't we do these virtually? And then we could record, everyone can be aware that it's being recorded for the company and for company records. And companies are allowed to do that as long as everyone knows that's what's going on. I would highly suggest that. And if it's a company where they don't have that kind of situation, I would recommend that the person above you is there to monitor what's happening. So the company can protect itself, you can be protected, and the female coworker can be protected. Everyone can feel comfortable and protected. Oh my God. How are we going to employ anybody in the future? It's rough. It's rough. But gentlemen, you got to protect yourself. So this goes beyond the holiday party. It's any birthday party, anything that's going on. If you are going to an office, you have to be extremely careful. I would not pal around with any of my coworkers, female coworkers. I would not make jokes. I would not say anything beyond good morning and good evening, have a good night. Things like that. You want to have relationships with people at work, have it with your fellow men. Keep work super, super professional. If she seems jokey and, yeah, she's different, I can treat her like one of my bros. No, you cannot. Do not make that mistake, my brothers. You have been warned. You are not going to know who's got something going on. Everyone I've talked to has been completely shocked and surprised when something like this comes up, and they can report it to HR. I've known many outstanding people who were just doing their job. I wasn't there personally, but sometimes I've known these people for years and, interacted with them in so many different situations with women and other men, all different kinds of people present, clients. And never once did they step out of line, but someone could have something. Someone could have, a condition. Someone could just be angry. Someone could want their job. Someone could just be angry at all men. You do not know, tribe. You do not know. Stay away from any kind of social situation that has anything to do with work that has females present. I can't repeat that enough. Even if you were in a remote position and you have to talk to one of your coworkers, I would do that in a group setting. I had to see how this meeting went with so-and-so and so-and-so. Request a call through email so there's a record. Have more than one person there. And keep it extremely professional. Don't ask them anything about how was your weekend? Nothing like that. Nothing. Be super strict at the office. Be super strict. This is going to save you. It's going to save you. It's going to save you. Don't let your guard down. Don't think, oh, I know this person, they're okay. No. That'll be your famous last words. Okay, tribe, I hope this made sense. This might seem extreme to some people, but this is what's going on out there. This is why a lot of men don't even want to enter the corporate workforce. And their fear is valid. It's completely valid. So learn from this. Heed these words, my tribe. Are there women who aren't like this, who are easygoing and professional and smart and aren't going to give you any problems for normal, everyday conversations? And yeah, There's tons. I would say predominantly, you're not going to have any kind of an issue. And that has been my experience. But there's that little percentage. There's that percentage that are, wow, and you're not going to see it coming. So unfortunately, child, you're going to have to provide for that eventuality that someone's going to be like that. Does that mean you can't have great, fun, cool relationships with these other women at work? Yeah, that's what that means. You can't. You can't. Those days are over forever. If you want to keep your job, just follow what I've said in this video. Just keep it super clean, super professional, no tangents, no personality. Be like a blank piece of paper with female coworkers. Remember those details. Forget about holiday parties. Always have another coworker present when you're having a meeting. Always have an email invitation. Always have it on a Zoom or a Microsoft Teams or some other platform that can be recorded. Let all parties there know this is being recorded for the company. Make sure you have permission to do that from the people above you. Get it in writing and protect yourself. Protect yourself at the office. Okay, tribe. If you've had some experiences and you want to share them, please do so in the comments. Remember those people thinking, this isn't, maybe John's overreacting a little. I bet in the comments, you're going to read some stories that are going to tell you differently. Subscribe. I got more videos to help you through tough situations. I have one coming up about etiquette at the gym and what to do at the gym with women and what behavior is acceptable and how to keep things nice and smooth and even there. Okay, that's coming up. Please subscribe and we'll see you in the next video.